Welcome to We're Not Wizards, and today we're having a very quick sideways glance at Crazy Fishing. Crazy Fishing, which is by Devir and was provided to us by Kosmos Games. On a beautiful summer morning, you head out to your favourite fishing area looking to a nice, relaxing day of fishing. But as the sun peaks over the horizon, what do you see? Other people fishing in your favourite place. Well, now the competition is on, as you instinctively vow to outfish all the others. Crazy Fishing is a game for two or more fishermen competing to catch the biggest fish in the sea. And I'm going to show you how to do it. In Crazy Fishing, what you're trying to do is you're trying to catch fish. You're going to use a mixture of two things. You're going to be using some bait, and you're also going to be using some rods as well. And at the beginning of the game, you're going to be dealt 3 of each of these cards. 3 of your rods and 3 of your bait cards. You're going to use a combination of them in order to try and catch the fish in the ocean here. Your rod cards basically decide your speed. So for instance, this one is a speed of 6, whereas your bait card helps you decide the size of the fish that you're allowed to catch. There's some additional cards that have a plus on them. If you've got a plus card, it allows you to combine the 2 cards together in order to have an increased value. And you get the same thing for your bait cards as well. You're going to keep playing the game and catching fish right up until you get to the point where there's only 5 fish left in the sea. At that point, you stop the game and then you count up the total number of fish that you've caught. And the person that's caught the most number of fish is declared the winner. The basis of the game is fairly simple, it's quite easy to understand. However, as you play the game more, you're going to be able to use other cards and introduce them in the game in order to make it more complicated and thus increase the longevity a bit. You've got cards that allow you to use fish that you've got caught. You've got cards that allow you to try and attempt to catch 2 fish in one round. There's cards that allow you to actually have a view, a cheat of some of the cards fish that are face down. There's cards that allow you to try and capture fish that are overlapped by other fish. There's special bait cards which allow you to catch any fish. There's special cards you can play that allow you to mix up the cards that are already present in order to see if you can uncover fish that are going to be easier for you to catch. The same also applies to the fish cards themselves. There's cards that will have different effects. Some of them will have a limited time. Some of them will happen kind of straight away. For instance, this card will force you to basically release the biggest fish that you've caught back into the sea. There's your loser fish, puffer fish. Again, fish that gives you the chance to catch 2 fish. Various other cards. So as you play the game, you can introduce these cards as you play if you want to change the game over slightly, make it more complicated, or keep it as the base game if you're wanting to encourage younger players to play with you. Crazy Fishing usually takes about 15 minutes to 30 minutes at the most to kind of play. Ideally you can play it between kind of 2 to 6 players in total. Sits quite nicely at 4, can be an absolute blast if you manage to get 6 players round the table. Still perfectly functional and fun at 2. So that's Crazy Fishing from Devir, and it was provided to us by Kosmos Games. So if you're looking for a game that's easy to teach, easy to learn, and has the ability to kind of upscale the complicated manner of the game as your players kind of get used to the basic kind of gameplay, then it would be certainly consider checking this out. If you've liked this video, then please leave a like or a comment below. If you've played Crazy Fishing, let us know how you get on with it. If you go ahead and buy Crazy Fishing, then again, let us know how you get on with it in the comments below. But until the next time, my name's Richard, this is We're Not Wizards. Remember, stay safe, roll 6s, make something awful, and until the next time, goodbye.